So guys, being Hunter at Reptile Events, and got me some new creatures here. And for this time, I'm going to use two cameras. Use my cell phone camera and this camera, because I have to use two cameras to view up close for these creatures, because these creatures are kind of small. But anyway, these are called Madagascar Hissing Cockroaches. So these are a species of roaches. So this is pretty interesting to see these roaches. So we're going to switch my next camera. So these are Madagascar Hissing Cockroaches. And as you see, that's the male right there. That's the male. And if we can get closer here, you can see the female right there. That's the female. Now these guys just had babies. I'm going to go close up to the babies right here. See there? This little thing right there? That's a baby. And there's multiple babies here. There's like 10 or 13 of them in this wood piece. There's like a lot of them here. As you can see right there. Right there. There they are right there. There's the babies. There's 3 of them. I think there's 4 of them right there. There's 4 or 5 of them right there. So they are right there. As you can see them right there. They're little teeny tiny things, and they're also fast too. They're faster than the parents. There's 10 or 13 babies in here, so I'm trying to see if you can see all of them, but they're so little. That's how they are. Now these roaches are popular in the pet trade. They are popular in the pet trade, and of course they're also used as food for other reptiles and stuff. I've seen people feed these roaches to people use reptiles and stuff. They're very unique. Now the reason why I call it hissing cockroaches, well, it's not really a hiss actually. It's actually a air they blow out of vessels. Like if I touch this, well, he's not really act with the hiss right now. Oh, he hiss. See, that's the hiss. That's why I call it hissing cockroaches. And this is the male. Now here's how you can tell the difference between a male and a female. If you can see right on top of him, there's horns right there. That's the male. The male has horns, and it's a golden adamant. And the female, on the other hand, is a dark brown with small horns. And we can try to bring her up a little bit. Careful. Be careful with them babies right there. You can see the female right there. The female has small horns, and she's dark brown, and she just had babies. The babies appear in a week. It takes about like 1 or 2 weeks for them to have babies. These are really unique creatures to have as pets, and they're really awesome, and they're really amazing. They're really beautiful too. Now a lot of people have, some like difficulties with roaches, like they're thinking they're gross and stuff. But these roaches right here are clean. These roaches right here are actually not dirty. They're not the ones you have in your house. But I will show you a real American cockroach in this video. I'll be right back. This is a American cockroach right here, but it's also called a red-winged cockroach. These roaches are found everywhere around your house. They appear. The house is a female. I can tell because she had an egg sac with her. She was pregnant when I first caught her. And I realized she was pregnant when I first caught her in my house and stuff. I just want to show, and the reason why I caught her to show you what a real roach looks like, and with those Madagascar hissing cockroaches. And cockroaches are very misunderstood. They're known as the cleaner bug. If you don't notice that, they're called the cleaner bug. Yeah, they clean up the mess that us humans make and stuff. So they're really unique creatures. They've always been in our house to clean up the mess. But they're not really, bad to have around. Despite the fact they do spread diseases, the only reason why is because they're trying to clean up all the messes that we spread and stuff. But they're doing their best they can to, help our environment. Yeah, now roaches are not. Roaches were known as a pest for a while, but now people are actually looking back at them and saying like they're not bad animals. And they're actually harmless. They don't hurt people. They don't bite. They are afraid of people. They run away from people. They don't really mess with people. They just do their own business. They have no business messing with people at all. And also there's been some popular links where there's a thing called Roach Milk. Yeah, as a a whole article about it, you know, being like it might be the next thing us humans have to drink. Yeah, there's a thing about that. You should really check that out. I'll put another link in the search box below when I get a chance to upload this video. But anyway, I just want to show you what the real roach looks like, and this is what a real American cockroach looks like. It's a female, and she's just a little scared now because I just outside. There's a lot of fruit flies in her cage because I put fruit in there for her to eat. And she was a hungry roach when I first caught her. So there's an egg sac somewhere in here, and I can't see it because it's on. She put it on the top right there. If you can see, right there, right in the area right there, is an egg sac that she laid. So she put her egg sac right there, and there she is, and there's a mother right there. So yeah, and there's fruit flies in here. Yeah, because the fruit flies came from outside. I take this roach back outside so the flies won't get in here all the time. So I've been dealing with fruit flies a lot in this house. But anyway, I just want to show you what a real roach looks like. Now back on to the Madagascar Hissing Cockroaches. Okay, so since I've already talked about the Madagascar Hissing Cockroaches, now let's talk about their care, how they are exactly and stuff. So for their care, this is the perfect size cage for them right here. This is the perfect size cage for them. This cage is not really big. They don't need like huge, humongous space because these roaches are not really known for climbing. They don't really climb as often. They do like bark to climb on, like driftwood and stuff. They like that kind of stuff. So this gives them a secure place to hide in and everything, and also they like, and their legs are like Velcro, so they like to climb on stuff. Now for temperature, room temperature is good for them. They can actually do well in room temperature and stuff. But if you're going to try to breed them, you're going to make the temperatures up to about 80 degrees Fahrenheit. That's their temperature. That's the temperature for breeding and stuff. But since they just breed out of nowhere, I'm pretty sure the temperature in this room is pretty good for them to breed and stuff. But anyway, they like it just a little warm, up to 80 degrees or room temperature. Not too hot. Don't. If you put a heating pattern, it does make them spread. So yeah, it does make the breeding process a little bit more easier. But be careful how hot you put it on the heat pad because you don't want your roaches to burn. You don't want it to happen and stuff with the roach, but with the roaches and stuff. But anyway, these roaches they make good pets. The only thing they eat is fruits, vegetables, and they also eat dog food for protein and stuff. I put 2 orange wedges in there for them to feed on and stuff. And the parents don't eat the babies. They leave the babies alone and stuff. The babies are a little small. They're like bean size. They're like really cute to look at. They're really, really like teeny tiny and stuff. And you'll see a video of them in this video and stuff. But anyway, I just want to show you these roaches and tell you to care about them and everything. And they make great pets. They make great pets. If you want to start with something that's actually easy, this is the kind of roach I do recommend you start with. It's the kind of bug I do recommend you start with. Now, how long do they live in captivity? They live 6 years. They live 6 years in captivity, depending on how you care for them and depending on how you handle them. Now, you can hold these roaches, but the thing is, you have to be very careful on how you handle them because they can get stressed out. Yeah, you have to be limited on your handling because these roaches can be stressed out and they can get way too scared. So don't try to touch them so much when they're hissing and everything. I know they do that for defense. So don't do that all the time because that can stress them out. You don't want it to happen and stuff. They also like water and stuff, but I think they prefer drinking water from a sponge because if you put a water dish in here, it will drown the babies if you have babies in there and stuff. And you don't want to put a water dish in there unless they're adults. If they're adults, that'll be fine to put in there. But when you have babies in there, don't put a water dish in there. Just put fruits that have juices in there, which will keep them hydrated and stuff, like citrus fruits and mangoes and all those other kind of fruits to keep them hydrated and stuff. That kind of fruit will keep them hydrated from stuff. Now for substrate, you don't need to wet their substrate that often. You can give them 1 or 2 sprays every week. They don't really need a humid environment. They need a very low humid environment. Just they are fine with dry air. They're fine with dry, but you do need to spray them like twice a week to give them some, you know, thirst and moisture for their environment and everything and stuff. Now for substrate, I do recommend you use like, you know, coconut fiber. As you can see, the substrate I have in here is coconut fiber and stuff. That's what I recommend for these kind of roaches and stuff. So yeah, so that's what I recommend for these roaches and everything to care for everything. So you need heat lamps. No heat lamps. You don't need heat lamps because that will cook them, and you don't want to do that at all to your roach. But anyway, guys, there's my video on the Madagascar Hissing Cockroaches. I hope you enjoy this video. Hunter at Reptile Events, and thanks for watching.